Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today I want to talk about our heritage, our actual heritage, and our connections to each other. And this involves my Native American brothers, my Latin American brothers, and my African American brothers. And when I say brothers, I include the whole community. I include the women, our sisters. When you go back to these countries, when you go back to these continents, where these countries are and our heritage is, our roles are defined. Our roles aren't in shuffle, they're not shuffled, even as they have been persuaded to do so, to change, to undefine the roles. Our cultures are intact. But when we get here, we lose our cultures. We have been robbed of our heritages. And that includes the Native American, who has deep connection to the Mexican and Latin Americans in all continents, which are the Africans, the original Africans who landed here, who are the first voyagers of the world. Most of us don't understand that the man of color was the man who actually first voyaged the world, those who walk in the sun. That makes us all connected. So why are we fighting amongst each other? Why are we trying to break away from each other when we're all the same? We have to really look at ourselves and understand how we have been divided. All three of these peoples have been robbed of who they come from, what they come from, how they come from. You only hear about modern history, which is, to us, and we don't understand, is from the Anglo-Saxon point of view and their rule, which is from 1500s to now. That's the most you hear about history, our history. The Latin American, the Native American, and the African American. We're the only people have been given amnesia of who we actually are and what we actually are. We don't understand our strengths, our communities, and what our communities were. So that takes us to learn, to have understanding. That takes our woman to decide that she wants to learn. Because in this culture that we're in, they have tried to give our women dominance over the men. We have to be brighter than that. We have to be smarter than that. I know power is intoxicating for many, but deceived power is not power at all. If you have been deceived in getting power and you believe that you have a power that you don't have, then you really don't have a power. Understand that these men did not create this kind of patriarchy. Not this kind. The African American had no ability to make laws. Neither did the Native American in this country, and neither does the Latin American in this country. So our women should stop attacking us and stop talking about a patriarchy that we didn't create in this country. Rules that we didn't create in this country. In our countries, the roles are defined. In our ancient times, our roles were defined. If you say that you want to be from these cultures, then you would go back to your roles. You would go back to your heritage. If that's what you say you want to be. And that takes us to learn. That takes us to know who is teaching and what we are being taught. Who is trying to deceive and who is trying to free. It's a deep subject. So this is where we're going to start. The deception. Because a lot of things that we learn isn't necessarily reality. But it takes us to understand that. It takes us to grow. It takes us to be willing to learn. So let's get at it. If you have any questions, you have anything you want me to talk about or teach, hit me up in the comments. Because it's going to start being about us learning. I'm not just here to talk. I'm here to teach. So let's get it going. On this rock I stand. Please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please like it. It doesn't hurt you to just press the like button. If you see the video, press the like button. It'll get me out into the algorithm so that I can start reaching more people. Help me do that. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can get every video that I put out, so that you can help me grow, help this message grow. Because this message is to connect us, not to divide us, to understand us so that we can make a better community. Have a good one. Be easy.